Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the videos useful, please subscribe to the channel. So in this video, we'll find the domain and range of these two given functions. So we'll start with the function on the left side. So the first step here is to identify what type of function it is. This is a linear function because it resembles the general equation of a linear function y equals mx plus b. The exponent on x is 1, so that's why this is a linear function. Now as you may know, the graph of a linear function is a straight line, and in this case it's an inclined line that extends indefinitely on both sides. Now as you may know, the domain is for x values, so in this case the line will span the whole x-axis because there is no restriction on this straight line that we'll get for this function. So therefore the domain will be, in interval notation, will be written as negative infinity to positive infinity. So this is something you have to keep in mind, that for an inclined straight line with no restrictions, the domain is just negative infinity to positive infinity. And we always use parentheses for negative and positive infinity. Now in the inequality notation, we'll write the domain as just x can be any real number. Now we can write the range. Now as you may know, range is for y values. Now since the graph of this function is a straight line, an inclined straight line that extends indefinitely on both sides, so there is no restriction on the range. So the range will also be negative infinity to positive infinity because the straight line will span the whole y-axis. In the other notation, the range can be written as y-e-r. So this should be the domain and range for the first function. Now let's analyze the second function. Now the second function is also a linear function. It's just that the terms in this function are written in a different way compared to what we are familiar with. So the first step we can do here is to rewrite the terms in the expression. So we can write the x term first. So it becomes negative 5 over 2x plus 11. So now you can see that this equation resembles the general equation of a linear function, y equals mx plus b. And we can also see that the exponent on the variable is the 1, the invisible 1. This is a linear function. So the graph of this linear function will be an inclined straight line. So let's start with the domain. So the domain is for x values. So since it's an inclined straight line, it will span the whole x-axis. There's no restriction. So the domain in interval notation will be just negative infinity to positive infinity. And in the other notation, the domain will be just xer. Now the range. Now since it's an inclined line that extends indefinitely on both sides, the range will also be negative infinity to positive infinity. And in the other notation, we can write the range as y-e-r. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to write the domain and range for linear functions. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.